Welcome back to Johnny Bike, your go-to destination for all things motorcycles, where we dive deep into the machines that move us. Today, we're exploring a timeless classic that's back with a refined touch, the 2025 Honda Shadow 750. If you're into cruisers with soul, style, and reliability, then this mid-sized legend deserves your full attention. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about the new Shadow 750, from its design and engine performance, to ride feel, comfort, pricing, and how it stacks up in today's cruiser market. So grab your helmet, sit back, and let's roll. The legacy of the Honda Shadow 750. Before we jump into the 2025 version, it's important to understand the legacy behind the Honda Shadow 750. This model has been around since the 1980s and has earned a reputation as one of the most reliable and accessible cruisers ever made. Riders love it for its manageable size, comfortable ride, low-end torque, and that unmistakable cruiser silhouette. Over the years, Honda has refined it while keeping the essence of the original. The 2025 version doesn't try to reinvent the wheel, it perfects it, blending classic styling with subtle modern upgrades that stay true to what Shadow fans love. Design and styling, a modern classic. Visually, the 2025 Honda Shadow 750 stays true to its roots with a clean, muscular stance. It still rocks the classic teardrop fuel tank, a low-slung seat, wide handlebars, and plenty of chrome. The fenders have been slightly reshaped to give a more fluid silhouette, and Honda is offering some gorgeous new color options this year, including a deep metallic blue, a matte black finish, and a limited edition two-tone that gives off serious retro vibes. The bike sits low to the ground, giving it a confident presence and making it incredibly accessible for shorter riders. At the same time, the build quality feels top-notch, with tight finishes and attention to detail. There are no flashy digital screens or overdone tech, it's all about raw, mechanical charm. In a world of overcomplicated machines, the Shadow 750 remains refreshingly honest. Engine and performance, smooth V-twin power. Under the hood, or rather, under the tank, you'll find Honda's proven 745 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled V-twin engine. It's the same heart that's powered the Shadow line for years, and for good reason. This engine is smooth, reliable, and tuned for torque at the low and mid-range, making it ideal for cruising through city streets or eating up miles on the highway. Power delivery is smooth and forgiving. You're not going to win any drag races, but that's not what the Shadow is about. What you get is around 44 horsepower and about 47 Nm of torque, with a mellow, enjoyable riding experience that's perfect for daily use or relaxed weekend rides. Paired with a 5-speed gearbox, the Shadow 750 pulls cleanly through the gears with no drama, just pure, laid-back performance. Honda has also worked on refining the fuel injection and throttle response. For 2025, making it slightly more responsive in stop-and-go traffic while improving efficiency. You're looking at a fuel economy of around 56 miles per gallon, which is excellent for a cruiser in this class. Ride quality and comfort, built for the road. One of the Shadow 750's strongest selling points has always been its comfort, and the 2025 model continues this tradition. The low seat height, just under 26 inches, makes it easy to flat-foot at stops, while the seat itself has been redesigned with denser padding for longer rides. Whether you're commuting or cruising across state lines, you'll appreciate how comfortable this bike really is. The rear dual shock setup with adjustable preload, along with the 41mm front forks, offers a smooth and composed ride over a variety of road surfaces. It's not sport bike stiff, but that's the point. This is about comfort and ease, not corner carving. The bike absorbs road imperfections with minimal fuss, making it an ideal choice for relaxed highway cruising or scenic backroads. The riding triangle is very relaxed, with mid-mounted foot controls and slightly pulled-back bars, giving you that classic upright cruiser posture. There's enough room for taller riders to stretch out, and you can always add a windshield or backrest from Honda's accessory catalog for even more touring capability. Technology and features, simplicity at its best. Now let's talk tech, and the Shadow 750 keeps things simple and functional. This is not a bike overloaded with rider modes, traction control, or fancy digital clusters. Instead, you get a traditional analog speedometer mounted on the tank, with a small digital readout for trip meters and fuel level. There's no ABS as standard on the base trim, but Honda offers it on select versions. The front disc and rear drum brake setup remains unchanged, which might seem dated to some, but it gets the job done effectively, especially considering the Shadow's modest performance figures. LED lighting has finally made its way onto the 2025 model, with a brighter headlamp and more efficient turn signals that maintain the bike's retro appeal while improving visibility. If you're looking for Bluetooth, navigation, or rider apps, you won't find them here. But for many riders, that's exactly the point. The Shadow 750 offers a break from tech overload and reconnects you with the raw joy of riding. Customization and accessories, make it yours. Honda understands that cruiser riders love to personalize their bikes, and the 2025 Shadow 750 is highly customizable. There's a wide range of Honda genuine accessories available, including saddlebags, windshields, sissy bars, crash guards, and custom seats. Whether you want to transform it into a weekend tourer or a stripped-down bobber, the Shadow 750 is a solid platform to build on. And thanks to its long-standing presence in the market, there's also a huge aftermarket scene with tons of options to make the bike truly your own. Price and value, bang for your buck. Now let's talk pricing. One of the most appealing aspects of the Shadow 750 has always been its affordability. In 2025, that hasn't changed. The base model comes in at around $8,299, while the ABS-equipped version is slightly higher. Considering what you get, classic cruiser styling, a bulletproof engine, and unmatched reliability, it's hard to find a better deal in this segment. It's an excellent choice for newer riders who want something more substantial than a 500 cubic centimeters entry-level bike, but without the weight or price tag of a big twin. It's also a great second bike for experienced riders who just want a no-fuss, go-anywhere cruiser that won't let them down. Final thoughts, is the 2025 Shadow 750 worth it? So, is the 2025 Honda Shadow 750 worth your attention? Absolutely. If you value classic cruiser design, rock-solid reliability, low maintenance, and everyday comfort, the Shadow remains one of the smartest choices on the market. Honda hasn't tried to revolutionize the bike, and that's a good thing. Instead, they've refined it where it counts, keeping the soul of the Shadow intact while modernizing just enough to stay relevant. If you're looking for a flashy, high-tech performance machine, this isn't it. But if you're after a true rider's bike, something you can hop on, ride for hours, and just enjoy the road, then the Shadow 750 is still one of the best in its class. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2025 Honda Shadow 750. We hope this video helped you get a better sense of what this bike has to offer. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Johnny Bike, and drop a comment below. Let us know what you think of the Shadow or if you're planning to ride one yourself. Until next time, keep the rubber side down and the shiny side up. Ride safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Buck. Now let's talk pricing. One of the most appealing aspects of the Shadow 750 has always been its affordability. In 2025, that hasn't changed. The base model comes in at around $8,299, while the ABS-equipped version is slightly higher. Considering what you get, classic cruiser styling, a bulletproof engine, and unmatched reliability, it's hard to find a better deal in this segment. It's an excellent choice for newer riders who want something more substantial than a 500 cubic centimeters entry-level bike, but without the weight or price tag of a big twin. It's also a great second bike for experienced riders who just want a no-fuss, go-anywhere cruiser that won't let them down. Final thoughts, is the 2025 Shadow 750 worth it? So, is the 2025 Honda Shadow 750 worth your attention? Absolutely. If you value classic cruiser design, rock-solid reliability, low maintenance, and everyday comfort, the Shadow remains one of the smartest choices on the market. Honda hasn't tried to revolutionize the bike, and that's a good thing. Instead, they've refined it where it counts,